Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss. We're kicking off National Nutrition Month with a representative from the city of San Antonio and Metro Health to talk about how food connects us through our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Joining us now is Jessie Higgins. She is the Chief Mental Health Officer for San Antonio. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Now, this whole segment right now is going to be about the connection between food, our relationship with it, and mental health, which is a huge connection that people probably don't think about all the time when they see an apple, right? Or they see an orange or a plate of food like what we have in front of us. So what is that connection between food and mental health?
Sure, there's definitely a relationship with mental health and food. And it's interesting because we don't always think about it. Food gives us fuel for our bodies. Food gives us pleasure. Food gives us connection to other people and to our culture. But sometimes also food can be a source of shame when we overindulge in food and alcohol, or when we eat food that we didn't want to. And food can contribute to body image issues and things like that. And so it's really important that we pay attention to that relationship that food has with our mental health and with our well-being.
Another part of food, sometimes you eat alone, but in other parts you want to share those meals with people. So how important is it to share a meal?
I think sharing food with people is super important. It's part of our culture here in San Antonio. We have a rich culinary heritage. We love our restaurants, we love our grocery stores, we love cooking. I do want to talk about, though, sometimes we don't think about setting boundaries around sharing food with other people, about how much a meal may cost or what kind of food you're going to eat. And so sharing that with other people sometimes takes a mindful approach, thinking through, what does it mean that we're going to have a meal together? But also food and sharing it with other people is so important when we take time to celebrate big moments.
And you know, we're sharing a meal right now, and you know what I mean? It's a beautiful day outside, and this is actually kind of a fun way to share a meal as well. A picnic, right? Just getting outside, getting some fresh air. When you can have activities outside, gardening, things like that, what's that relationship like with food for us?
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Our weather is warming up, our flowers are coming out. I can hear birds chirping right now. And so that is also really good for our mental health. Getting in the sun, getting physical activity, getting some vitamin D is so important. And so thinking about food and celebrating the outdoors with our food, looking at where our food comes from, but also just thinking about healthy food that goes along with that idea that exercise is good for your mental health. The food we eat is good for your mental health as well. A lot of your happy memories growing up are probably around sharing food with your family. And so we want to have a mindful experience, and we want to have healthy meals. We want to have meals that have a lot of care and love. We want to pass down our culture and our heritage. And that all helps us build a really strong foundation that's good for our mental health.
And you know, right now I'm eating an apple, you're eating an orange, but on the show here, we show a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, we got loaded hot Cheeto bags, we've got things covered in cheese and all kinds of delicious stuff, but creating good, healthy habits outside of those kind of one-off items, that's important too, right?
Absolutely. Every day you should eat food that's healthy, and you should eat food that you like. If you're only eating food that's so restricted and so healthy because you're worried about calories or diet or things like that, that's not actually that good for your mental health. And so eating food that you like, eating food that's fun and interesting and silly is really good for your mental health as well. We just want to balance that and have a mindful approach. Balance
is key. That's a big part of life right there, right? Get outside, enjoy the beautiful weather here in South Texas. It's only going to get more and more gorgeous. And to get more information on all of these healthy tips and staying mentally aware of what's going on with your food and your relationship with it, where do people go?
Yeah, we want to tell you about our website, sa.gov/health. We have a beautiful program called Healthy Neighborhoods where we bring in community gardens where you're able to grow your food. That's a great way to be connected to the food that you're eating. When you plant it, grow it, cook it, and then eat it, it's a beautiful way to be connected and to engage in those mindful eating practices.
Jessie, thank you so much. Cheers to you. I'll cheers you on the backside. You got your orange, I got my apple. You guys, you have so much more coming up right here on Texas Eats, and so much more information coming from the city of San Antonio all about our relationship with food in the next month. Mark, it's truck month out here at Jordan Ford, but
Right.
we haven't seen a truck yet. We're actually standing in front of an Expedition right
Well,
now.
actually, some people call this a truck, this Expedition. It's a bad boy vehicle. I'll tell you what, though, I have 500 trucks on the lot.
Good, okay.
But right now, you know what, David? I want to speak to the moms, these strong Texas women, these independent Texas women that are moms, that are carting their kids around to soccer practice and baseball practice. And the Expedition is such a wonderful vehicle. It's one of my favorite vehicles. My wife has driven several of these over the years. And guess what? I'm pricing it during truck month at $13,500 off.
You can come get a great deal during truck month out here at Jordan Ford. So come walk the lot or go online, jordanford.com. Now we're here in San Antonio, right outside of the airport, to go inside of a restaurant that's known to many for serving up one of the best sandwiches in the entire state of Texas. And we're gonna go see how it gets made. Let's see if it's on the menu at Rojo Pork and Bread. Joining us now is chef and owner Jorge Rojo. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Oh, thank you.
What you're known for, why people come out to this location, is the sandwich, the torta ahogada. Now that is such a special sandwich to a region of Mexico, right?
Yeah, this is the most traditional street food that you find in Guadalajara, which is my hometown. And this is the meal that you have on the weekends. Wake up with a really heavy hangover, this is what you have.
How long does the meat cook for?
Around 6 hours.
So right behind us, you have a trompo that's spinning around in circles over here. You have al pastor as well, right?
I wanted to add something representative from Mexico City as well, because my wife is from there.
And you make all the bread in-house early in the morning, right?
Yeah, every day.
Well, we're gonna go to the front into the assembly line, and you're gonna show us how you prepare some of the menu items that you have, including the torta ahogada, right?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. All right, chef, so now we're behind the counter, and you're gonna start making right here the torta ahogada, and you start right here, the birote, the bread. What goes on first?
Refried beans. This is Mayacoba beans.
All right, so this right here is the product we saw in the back that you were cooking up. Now you have the meat on this side, and then if you want to get some of the skin, some of the other elements, you actually have it on this side as well. So if you want to do a mix, you can get it together like that as well, of course.
We add some meat, some buche, pork stomach with pork belly.
Okay, so you have a basket here that's already lined with plastic, and there's a reason for that. And then over here, you have all the elements that you make it look extra pretty. It's all the accompanying bites, right? The textures and flavors.
Yeah, the texture, flavors, and color. The shredded cabbage, pickled onion, some radish, and lime.
I'm gonna destroy this sandwich here in a little bit, but it's not just a sandwich on the menu. You have other items, so what else are you gonna make for us today?
Taco al pastor.
All right, super excited. We're gonna go make some of those in the back as well, and then we're gonna come over here, give it a bite.
Jorge Rojo is an artist, and that's not only evident in the presentation of his food, but in all of the artwork that hangs in his restaurant like a gallery.
Well, my mom used to paint, and she taught me more than paint to how to look, because she didn't have anyone to appreciate her art, and she taught me how to see it. Now see it from this and from this angle and from this distance. And I saw her painting all my childhood.
Though Jorge's mother has passed away, he is confident that she would be proud of everything that he's accomplished with the restaurant and his art.
And she brought me to every museum she could. And that was a really, really good experience.
Right in front of us, chef, you have the torta ahogada, and you brought out a couple different items. And what's going on with this taco right here?
Well, that's a carnitas taco called taco chilango. It's made out of carnitas. You can choose between the pork butt, the pork stomach, and the pork skin, or you can mix it as you wish. And after that, we garnish with some crushed crackling, red onion, cilantro, and an avocado cream.
Oof, what about in the middle here? Is that the al pastor?
Yeah, that's the al pastor. It's the classic pastor. We just like it a little bit more crispy than usual. And we also garnish that with red onion, cilantro, and avocado cream. Cheers.
All right, that's the bite. Bam! It's delicious, and it has a rustic feel to it. The textures of everything, kind of their own size and their own shape. I love the flavor on that. Now, the torta ahogada, this is the one we gotta try right here. Look how crazy that looks. Now this is the reason for the season. The torta ahogada, that's the bite. That's insane. And it's so crunchy, but then when it absorbs all the sauce, it becomes so tender. but it has so much body to it that it still holds together really well. This is so good, Chef. Cheers to you. You guys, Rojo Pork and Bread, a wonderful spot here in San Antonio. One of the best places that you can grab a torta ahogada in the state of Texas. You're an artist in many different ways, and you can't do it by yourself. You got a whole team out here and your wife. This is a spot.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we share where you can have a Korean barbecue and hot pot experience in San Antonio that you won't want to miss. And next on the show, Kiolbassa CEO Michael Kiolbassa shares some great news about a fan favorite item returning to shelves at H-E-B. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here at the outdoor kitchen with the man, the myth himself, Michael Kiolbassa. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, David.
Man, you know what? And you brought the goods. Because I was like, I got eggs. If you bring the bacon, and you were like, I got some amazing bacon. And this is a product for you guys you're bringing back, right?
That's correct. This is actually a very old product that we made back in the 1970s. My dad expanded us into butchering hogs, and so he needed to figure out what to do with the bellies, and he went to our old sausage maker, Eli Stry, and he said, Eli, how do we make bacon? And Eli said, well, I'll show you how we make bacon out of the country. And this is what we made, dry cured bacon.
It's very important because it is a different process than what people are typically used to, right?
That's correct. If you go to the store and you pick up a package of bacon, just look at the ingredient. And the first ingredient in most bacon is going to be water. They did that 50 years ago to make bacon faster. So I like to say, life's too short to eat watered down bacon. You'll notice as we're cooking this, there's no splattering, right? You know when you cook bacon, it splatters. Right.
Yeah, you gotta walk.
Right. We're not even wearing aprons.
I know, we're doing fine. Actually, I got a little bit of tortilla on me, but we're doing fine right now.
But that's because the water interacts with the grease and pops. And you also know that this bacon doesn't shrink as much as other bacon that's got water in it because those bellies are pumped and they expand and it shrinks out when you cook it.
And you know what? I gotta tell you guys, as I'm standing here, bacon already smells amazing, but this bacon in particular, you have one of them out here that has a lot of seasoning on the outside. It's like a peppered bacon, right?
That's correct.
Now, talk to me about some of the flavors on there that we're gonna come to expect when we take the bite.
You know, the first thing is you're gonna taste the salt, you're gonna taste the black pepper on our peppered bacon, but it's just gonna feel really meaty bacon.
I love meaty bacon. You know what I mean? I want a good bite on there.
Right.
And it looks incredible. Now to the other side over here, you have your original.
There are 4 ingredients in this bacon: pork, salt, sugar, and sodium nitrite. That's it.
Nice.
And 5 with the peppered bacon. We had pepper on it. So I'm telling you, it doesn't get any simpler than that.
That's as straightforward as you want it to be, right?
Don't mess up a good thing. Bacon's pretty good.
Now, when he said he was bringing bacon, I was like, we gotta keep it simple, right? Because you really wanna make sure we're tasting the bacon. So we're just doing a really simple bacon, egg, and cheese taco this morning. I made a fresh roasted salsa, really easy to make. You get serranos, jalapenos, tomatoes, tomatillos, onions, garlic, throw it into a blender, a little bit of water, use this chicken bouillon seasoning in there, you blend it all together, you got the best salsa you're gonna make at home, I guarantee you right there. A little bit of cilantro in there as well. Michael, we're gonna make a taco right now. I got some freshly grated mild cheddar cheese. So you're gonna finish cooking, I'm gonna finish cooking this, we're gonna make some tacos and dive in. All right, Michael, we have a whole platter of tacos right here, fresh flour tortillas from the bakery, grilled that up on mesquite charcoal where we made the salsa, and then layered it up, beautifully fluffed up eggs on the bottom, that crispy bacon right on top. You have freshly grated mild cheddar cheese, and then a quemada salsa poured right on top right there. A little cilantro on the side if you want to throw it in, but it looks amazing. I'm excited to dive in. Now, for people to get the bacon, where do they gotta go?
Go to H-E-B. That's the only place you can find it right now.
And of course, people can go to your website to get more information, right?
That's right, Kiolbassa.com.
Cheers to you.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you so much. All right, that's the bite. This bacon is absolutely incredible. Wonderful seasoning on there. Look how crispy this is. That's where it's at. I love it.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we share where you can have a Korean barbecue and hot pot experience in San Antonio that you won't want to miss. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Mark, it's truck month out here at Jordan Ford, but we haven't seen a truck yet. We're actually standing in front of an Expedition right now.
Well, actually, some people call this a truck, this Expedition. It's a bad boy vehicle. I'll tell you what, though, I have 500 trucks on the lot.
Oh, good, okay.
But right now, you know what, David? I want to speak to the moms, these strong Texas women, these independent Texas women that are moms, that are carting their kids around to soccer practice and baseball practice. And the Expedition is such a wonderful vehicle. It's one of my favorite vehicles. My wife has driven several of these over the years. And guess what? I'm pricing it during truck month at $13,500 off.
You can come get a great deal during truck month out here at Jordan Ford. So come walk the lot or go online, jordanford.com. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio to go inside of a popular restaurant that's serving up wild bites from out of the kitchen, plus ice cold cocktails from behind the bar. Let's go see what's on the menu at KPOT, Korean Barbecue and Hot Pot. Joining us now is the general manager out here at KPOT San Antonio, Ron Smith. Ron, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how's it going, Dave? Good to see
I
you.
know you're a busy man right now. You're cooking back here.
Yeah, we got some stir fry coming up for the sauce bar.
Can I
Let me
steal
go
it?
ahead and pass this on? Yeah, come on over.
I could steal you. We're going to come over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Quick
All right.
look, we're just making a little bit something for one of our dishes we got going out to the sauce bar.
There you
We'll have
go.
them
You
take
got some
over.
help right now.
Yeah, I got some help
I was gonna say, I don't
already.
want to take up too much of your time back here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
It is pleasure.
Yes, and now you have so much going on back here. You have prep work in different areas. And in the back over here, they're actually preparing the meat that you serve here at the restaurant fresh.
Absolutely.
And they're rolling it, right?
Yeah. So what we do is, as you've seen a little bit, me preparas uno de los carnes, por favor. So we'll have these guys come up and slice the meat. Before it gets to this state, though, when we present it to our guests, it comes out in perfect rolls, thinly cut. So it actually slices the meat. The sliced meat will cook in the hot pots, which I'll show y'all in a little bit.
So this is a hot pot
And
a barbecue.
So you get the best of both worlds. What that allows us to do is have guests come in for one or the other experience. And if you want to do both, it's just a few dollars more. It really does give you the opportunity to try everything.
And you guys are super busy back here, so I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let you get to it, but then we're gonna meet out in the dining room.
Gotcha.
And we get to dive in and try all the different bites.
Gotcha, sounds
All
great.
right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're out here on the line in the restaurant, and Ron's joining us right
Hey,
now.
how's it going? Good to see you again.
I know you were super busy back there, but now that we're out here on the line, you actually have something in your hand right here. What's going on?
Yeah, this is our kimchi. We make it in-house, so we take time to do it right. We brine it, we dry it, we rub all the delicious flavors on there, and then we let time and nature take its place to make
That's
some
right.
really great stuff.
Fermentation has to
Yeah,
happen, right?
fermentation, yeah.
Now this line is loaded up, and this is a part of the experience, right?
Absolutely. So we have some tteokbokki stir fry, spring roast sesame balls, popcorn chicken. As we transition to a sago, which is a coconut milk with jellies and
Oh, yeah, look at that.
tapioca.
Yeah.
You know, some fresh fruits. And once again, I'll set this down for a second as I continue the tour. So we have, cucumbers with kimchi and daikon radish, which is spicy. And,
Wow.
And then, of course, back to the regular kimchi.
I'm gonna let you get back to it, film this back
Sure.
up, and then we'll meet you at the table, because then
Absolutely.
it's time to try the food.
I think that'd be fantastic.
All right,
Thank you
let's do
again.
it. Yeah,
Perfect.
thank you. We've seen you guys getting busy back in the kitchen, but now we're here in the dining room, and you are cooking up a storm out here, Ron.
Well, you know what's great about this is that with this communal cooking, I think what's really, helped the experience for folks is that,
yeah.
you get to try all these different foods. This is an all-you-can-eat experience.
Wow.
So that being said, you want to pace yourself. This is the kind of restaurant where you want to come back to and try different options. So you can do the hot pot, the barbecue, or both, like I said, for a little bit more money. What that allows people to do is have their own experience. There's no wrong way to do this.
I love that.
Yeah, that's the important part.
You build your own experience.
You do. It's
And
like
then you guys kind of guide that
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
right?
So typically I'd have a server helping cook with y'all, but since I'm here, I thought I'd give them a break.
We also have 2 cocktails on the table because you have the full
Sure,
bar.
sure.
And these are loaded up now. You're going to need at least 2 people to order one of these fish bowls, right?
Absolutely. So right now we're enjoying the grill, but over here we have our hot pot, and as you'll see, you have thinly sliced meats. We got some brisket in here, and it cooks relatively quickly. We got some beef belly, beef tongue.
wow.
A lot of great things. We have all sorts of other dumplings and things you can add to this to really build your experience.
Cheers to you, Ron. Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
KPOT is
Thank
where
you.
it's at, y'all. We have so much food to dive into, so many different bites. Take a sip.
So good.
Oh, the little boba's on the bottom. with little jellies. Yo, this is crazy. What an experience. We have so much to do, so much more coming up right here on Texas Eats. This is awesome.
It's all about having fun. It really
Thank you,
is.
Ron.
And family. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hey, it's David Elder. Watch Texas Eats every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12. Plus stream Texas Eats anytime on KSAT Plus and YouTube. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV for pictures, videos, and giveaways. Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready to catch the wave inside of San Antonio's most iconic seafood restaurant as we learn how they've been making their most popular bites since 1965. Plus, we check in with our friends at Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse and take a big bite out of their all-you-can-eat Texas barbecue and dino beef ribs. And we go inside the newest location of a popular San Antonio hibachi restaurant located outside of SeaWorld. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Today's swashbuckling foodie adventure starts at an iconic San Antonio restaurant.
Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio to go inside of a staple that's been around since 1965, serving up amazing bites, fresh caught shrimp, fresh fish, everything rocking out here, especially their lunch deals. Let's go see what they're serving up at Sea Island Shrimp House.
For nearly 6 decades, Sea Island Shrimp House has been serving up some of the best seafood San Antonio has to offer.
As far as I can know, I've been here twice a week for 25 years. Food must be great. I know it's great.
But the roots of this local favorite run even deeper, dating all the way back to 1912 when Tom Anthony opened the legendary Manhattan Cafe downtown. In 1965, Tom's son, Dan Anthony, along with his wife Chrissy and family friend Henry Reed, opened the first Sea Island Shrimp House on Rector Street, right behind North Star Mall. What started as a dream quickly turned into one of San Antonio's most beloved seafood spots.
Now we're in the kitchen with CEO Barkley Anthony. Thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure to be here, David.
Now you have 2 different items in your hands. So what are you doing right now?
Well, we're taking it all the way back to 1965. This is how it all started at Sea Island, with fresh breadcrumbs and fresh cracker crumbs.
So you're making crumbs throughout the whole day?
Throughout the whole day. And then we hand bread with recipes that are over 100 years old from one of our first restaurants from 1912, the Manhattan Cafe.
The fresh, hand-breaded fish was not the only reason for the success of Sea Island Shrimp House. The heart and soul of the restaurant was Dan's wife and Barkley's mom, Chrissy. Chrissy Anthony was more than just a co-founder. For years, if you visited the original location on a Friday night, you'd see Chrissy at the hostess stand, welcoming guests like family and creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. Chrissy passed away in 2023, leaving behind a powerful legacy of service and generosity, not only to the restaurant and all of the patrons, but to the San Antonio community. Sea Island Shrimp House is now led by Dan and Chrissy's son, Barkley Anthony. Barkley has dedicated his career to upholding the family legacy of quality and service, ensuring that every dish, every visit, and every experience reflects the heart of Sea Island.
Now we're out here in the dining room area, and Barkley, you guys have made everything, all the hits off of the menu. This is crazy. I think we've fished up the whole ocean and brought it right in front of us and deep fried it right here. So I want to start first with what I believe is the best deal on the menu. It's the 4 for $44 deal that you got going on. It's right here in the front. Talk to me about this deal and what comes with it.
This is our best value, 6 fillets of fish. We have 24 shrimp on here. It comes with coleslaw. It comes with hush puppies, our tartar sauce, and our red sauce. It's the best value in town.
$44, you get all of this right here. That is a great deal. Could I put it all down by myself? Maybe I could. But if you come out with it, I probably could. But you come out with a team of people, this is what you need to order. That is such a great deal.
What really sets us apart is really what you're eating here. This is Icelandic pollock that is a wild-caught white fish from the Atlantic, and these are Texas Gulf premium grade shrimp, wild-caught also.
You see the beautiful white meat on there, and when I was cutting through, you could feel the texture of the breading on the outside, so you have a really nice crunch on there. It's the pollock, it's the shrimp. This is what you want to get when you come out here. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the bite. Bro,
What we do?
bro, there's so much flavor on that. What's the secret on that?
You know I can't tell you that. Here are charbroiled shrimp. We have 10 charbroiled shrimp on here with this large baguette with all the fixings in there. And then we have our chipotle mayo that we put over it.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Woo! You just took me somewhere special. We just went on a trip somewhere.
I'm telling
My
you.
goodness.
This is a 1015 colossal Texas Gulf premium grade wild caught shrimp. We put 6 of these on the plate for $15.49.
Woo!
And that is a price all day long.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Man, and you get the slaw and the fries on there, and the hush puppies.
And the hush puppies. And you can pick any 2 sides you'd like. Let's
Cheers.
do it. Cheers.
Oh wow,
It's got a little punch to it.
juicy.
Juicy.
You want a bite? Get a bite, sir. You already had
Thank
some.
you, thank you.
He knows what's up.
He knows.
I know a big part of what y'all do out here is the food. That's, I mean, first and foremost is the quality and making sure that everybody has that, but it's the community too. That's what's really helped you stay this long in business, right?
That's right. And it's not just all the events that we do that support our local organizations, but it's also our wonderful employees. For example, the gentleman on the grill today, his name is Campillo. He has been with us for 44 years. They put their hearts on the plate.
Yeah.
Every day, and it keeps everything very consistent.
You can tell, like the way you talk about the food, the way that we even talking off camera and communicating with each other about your passion for what you do. I mean, you could tell that the legacy of what your parents created and what your family's created, it shines through on every single plate that you have out here. So thank you so much for having us. You guys, Sea Island Shrimp House, multiple locations in and around San Antonio. Come check them out. I dare you to finish this entire double stacked flounder sandwich in one meal, in one sitting. I don't think you can. Grab a lemonade with me.
Toast.
Toast? We gotta wash it all down. That was a lot of food.
That was a lot. Thank you.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check in with our friends at Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse and take a big bite out of their all-you-can-eat Texas barbecue and dino beef ribs. And next on the show, we go inside the newest location of a popular San Antonio hibachi restaurant located outside of SeaWorld. San Antonio has been the heart of authentic Mexican flavor for generations. And at APCO Brand Meats, we're proud to continue that tradition. Our recipes, perfected over decades, bring the rich, bold taste of true chorizo to your table, made fresh right here in Texas. From our family to yours, every bite is packed with flavor, premium ingredients, and history. APCO Brand Meats, available at your local grocery store. Share how you use APCO chorizo at home by scanning the QR code on the screen.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in San Antonio, right outside of SeaWorld, to go inside of a new location of a popular restaurant that's serving up outstanding teriyaki bites, including lo mein dishes and fried rice. Let's go see what they're serving up at Mr. Teriyaki. Hey! Joining us now is one of the owners out here at the restaurant E, and he is cooking up a storm back here. This is the new location, and I tell you what, the smell as soon as you walk in, you just know it's gonna be delicious. We're gonna let E get to it, because you got the sausage, you got a lot of food you're gonna be cooking up for us. And we're gonna go out to the dining area. We're gonna wait for all that great food. We're gonna give it all a try. Okay. Super excited, man. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Now we're here in the dining room, and E, you and your team have made such a delicious spread for us. You have the fried goods in the front. You have salmon, you got beef, shrimp, chicken, you got all the goods. I want to start with this dish right here, because you got some mixed veggies on the side too, right?
We call teriyaki salmon. Yes, salmon fillets. We pan fry on the grill, and then we add a sauce, teriyaki sauce on the top.
That's the bite. Here's Melbo. The salmon is cooked perfectly. The bento box specials are like what you have for lunch, right?
Yes.
You get a little bit of everything. You get to pick your protein, and then you get the salad on the side.
People call this as a mini buffet.
All right, so you get a little bit of the sushi that you make in the house as well. You get the shrimp, the rice, salad, pot stickers, and you get egg rolls in the front, right?
Right.
The fried rice. This one's loaded up. This is a combination.
It's combination fried rice. We stir fry on the grill again, and it has high temperatures, so it reaches certain temperature, it makes more flavor.
It was with the surface, you say when you cook it, you get a lot more of that texture on there, right?
Right, exactly. So when we put it on fried rice on the surface like flats, so all the rice cook evenly with certain temperatures. That's bring up more flavor than regular wok.
All right, here we go. Cheers to the fried rice. What's the secret with the sauce?
So the sauces we made from chicken broth. So we turn the broth to the teriyaki sauce. That's
Really?
where the secret is.
So chicken's a flavor.
Yes.
We just learned something right now. And this one right here is the chicken lo mein, and you got some really nice caramelization on the outside of the chicken, and you got the sauce all on top of there as well. And this is like one of the most popular items. Right?
Yes, it is. Yes.
The chicken's not playing, y'all. That's a big old chunk of chicken. Wow.
The chicken is crispy. We got special sauce for the lo mein. It makes more flavor on it.
And you guys are serving up huge portions as well. I mean, this is no joke. If you put this down, it's nap time. You're going to sleep somewhere. You got to find a booth inside the restaurant. You have some rolls right here as well. These are like, is this a spring roll?
This is spring roll.
Yeah.
With kind of sweet sauce.
And you got chicken wings right there fried. So you got great texture on those as well. Now, what I love about this now, at this location, you're also pouring up beer in the back. So if you're 21 and up, you come out here, you can get yourself an ice cold beer. And then you have outdoor dining here as well. We got to drink some of these boba teas right here. You also have 4 sauces on the table. Sweet and sour, it's like a chili sauce. Then you have your teriyaki sauce, and which one is this one?
This is we call yum yum sauce.
Oh, you got to get that yum yum sauce. You put that all over everything. It just adds an extra bit of flavor. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
You guys, the new location of Mr. Teriyaki here near SeaWorld in San Antonio. Come check them out. And of course, their OG location off San Pedro. It's still rocking it out there, so make sure you check out that one as well. All right, cheers again to you, sir.
Cheers.
Come check them out.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we check in with our friends at Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse and take a big bite out of their all-you-can-eat Texas barbecue and dino beef ribs.
Mark, it's truck month out here at Jordan Ford, but we haven't seen a truck yet. We're actually standing in front of an Expedition right now.
Well, actually, some people call this a truck, this Expedition. It's a bad boy vehicle. I'll tell you what, though, I have 500 trucks on the lot.
Oh, good, okay.
But right now, you know what, David? I want to speak to the moms, these strong Texas women, these independent Texas women that are moms, that are carting their kids around to soccer practice and baseball practice. And the Expedition is such a wonderful vehicle. It's one of my favorite vehicles. My wife has driven several of these over the years. And guess what? I'm pricing it during truck month at $13,500 off.
You can come get a great deal during truck month out here at Jordan Ford. So come walk the lot or go online, jordanford.com. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in China Grove to go check out Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse and look at all the great deals they have ready for you and your family. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Freddie Cruz. Freddie, thank you so much for having us.
Welcome.
You know, we've had a long partnership together and we've talked about the deals that you guys have going on for years out here. And people don't believe us. We always tell them it's $27.99 all you can eat. And it is. It's the turkey, the chicken, the sausage, the pork ribs, the brisket, and all of the sides that are right here. How many people come in and are truly blown away by that deal?
A lot of people come in. Tables are 10 or 15 at a time and everybody orders it.
Yeah. You should have like a wall set up where people, when they finish it, like a lot, they can get their face up on the wall. It's a lot of food and all the different sides. Now, the way that it happens, how does it work out? Is it like buffet style? Does it get brought out to the table?
Okay, we give you 3 choices of the 3 meats that you want, plus the 3 sides that you want. As soon as you're done with that and you want more, we bring out as much as you want until you say, I want no more.
And then through the side items right here that come with the all-you-can-eat, I got cream corn in front of me, you got sweet potatoes, you got beans, green beans, and then you have a loaded potatoes, right?
Baked potato salad.
Loaded baked potato salad,
Correct.
mac and cheese.
That's correct.
That's crazy. You can get all that.
Everything.
And of course, if you want these flavors at home, you want to experiment with them, make beans, or try to make your own barbecue, you have seasonings as well.
Right. They can try it themselves and take it home and they'll be like, wow, this tastes just like it. This is the exact seasonings that we use.
So then you got some barbecue sauce on the table too.
Right, we have our own homemade barbecue sauce as well.
Now, another great deal that you have out here at the restaurant that people go crazy for is the Dino beef rib. And this one right here, it's the whole beef rib. You got the bread, 2 sides, pickles, onions, jalapeno. What's the price on this whole plate right here?
Dave, $24.99 only. Not per pound, not per bone, for the whole meal.
Nobody has
Nobody
that.
has that.
That's wild. So you get the 2 sides, you pick them, bread, onions, pickles, jalapenos, all for $24.99.
Right.
That's a crazy deal. You also have desserts. Now you can add these on to either the all-you-can-eat, you can get it with your Dino beef rib, you can just come in just for the desserts.
Right, we have the 2 cobblers in the front, peach cobbler in the left. On the right side, the brand new blackberry cobbler with ice cream. And then we have a pecan cobbler, and then we have a world famous banana pudding.
That's a lot of food, a lot of options. Now you have 2 locations in San Antonio. You got the one that we're here at right now in China Grove, and you also have one off South Zarzamora.
South Zarzamora.
And you can get this at both locations?
Both locations anytime, 6 days a week, and we close on Mondays.
Closed on Mondays, 6 days a week. And when do you open?
At 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, nice.
And to 8 o'clock during the week, 9 o'clock on the weekends, and 6 o'clock on Sundays.
There you go. All right, so after you're done watching this right now, you can go over there, you can check them out, get the all-you-can-eat, bring the family. I mean, this is real deal Texas barbecue. You can see the beautiful bark, the marbling on all the brisket. The turkey is like the juiciest turkey you're gonna find in and around San Antonio, possibly the state. Chicken, pork ribs, sausage, you got it all loaded up. Marinated, seasoned onions, that's what I'm talking about.
Those things are delicious.
Those are crazy good. And of course, you got all the other fixings as well. Now, you can also get drinks out here, and then for the holidays, you do catering, right?
Absolutely, we do have holiday packages.
That's crazy. All right, y'all, so this is the spot to come check out. Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse, 2 locations in and around San Antonio, China Grove, South Zarzamora. All-you-can-eat barbecue, Dino beef rib plate with 2 sides, $24.99. Desserts in the front, seasonings to go home. What else can you ask for?
Life is good.
You know what? I can tell you what I can ask for. A fork and knife, because I'm going in. This all looks delicious. Thanks, Freddie.
It's stupid good.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. Hungry for more content? Subscribe to the Texas Eats YouTube channel today to get all kinds of food from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, tacos, pizza, and barbecue. Get notifications every time we upload new content, and watch Texas Eats anytime by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
San Antonio has been the heart of authentic Mexican flavor for generations. And at APCO Brand Meats, we're proud to continue that tradition. Our recipes, perfected over decades, bring the rich, bold taste of true chorizo to your table, made fresh right here in Texas. From our family to yours, every bite is packed with flavor, premium ingredients, and history. APCO Brand Meats, available at your local grocery store. Share how you use APCO chorizo at home by scanning the QR code on the screen.
Freddie, you're telling me you can get brisket, pork ribs, chicken, sausage, and turkey, plus all the sides, all you can eat for only $27.99?
That's right, David. Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse is the only place in and around San Antonio where you can get all you can eat brisket, ribs, chicken, sausage, turkey, and all the sides for just $27.99.
With 2 locations in and around San Antonio, one in China Grove and one off South Zarzamora, come out to Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse.
It's stupid good.